What is homeopathy? It's the second largest system of medicine in the world. It's used by the royal family, by celebrities, King Charles III and Queen Elizabeth II before him. It's used by Chris Martin, Gwyneth Paltrow, David Beckham, Jude Law, Usain Bolt, who has been the fastest man on earth, as well as others too. How does homeopathy work? It works on the principle of like cures like. What that means is if you take a substance that creates certain symptoms in a healthy person, if you take that same substance and dilute it and give it to somebody with those symptoms, then it brings about a shift and a change. It's basically like hair of the dog. For those of you who've ever heard of that concept, where someone will go out and drink a huge amount of alcohol, get incredibly drunk, and the way to prevent or cure a hangover the next day is for the person to have a tiny weeny little bit of that same alcohol the next day, and it completely shifts and transforms everything for them. With homeopathy, we're doing something incredibly similar. We're just diluting it to the point what we're working with is the energy imprint of that substance. A really good example is allium cepa, which is the Latin for red onion. We all know that when we chop onions, it makes us cry, it creates tingling in the eyes, a runny nose, and allium cepa is one of the remedies that we can consider when somebody has streaming eyes, streaming nose, the kind of symptoms we might see in someone with hay fever. Another great example is that of coffee. We all know that when we drink coffee, it can cause us to talk lots and our minds to start exploding with ideas. It can make it difficult to sleep. Those are all symptoms for which we might give coffee as a remedy homeopathically to help bring some peace and calm where there's an overactive mind, where someone is struggling to sleep. Did you know that homeopathy has been integrated into healthcare systems around the world, including in Cuba, in Switzerland, in India, in Pakistan and others? And so much so that India, during the COVID pandemic, issued guidance to all its citizens advising that they take a particular homeopathic remedy as a preventative, which I just think is remarkable. And one of my favourite fun facts is that during the First and Second World War, soldiers were issued small homeopathic remedy kits to take with them that included remedies for shock, for injuries, and for dealing with grief as well. And those can be found sometimes in amazing antique shops. So homeopathy has a great history behind it that supports its use.